Well, good morning, everybody, or maybe are we in the afternoon yet? I don't think so. No, we're still morning. It is a wonderful day to be here to celebrate two truly extraordinary students who achieved what I imagine is probably one of the most incredible things I've ever heard. 100% average of top 6 grade 12 credits. Unfathomable. I mean, I remember doing it was back OACs in my day, and this is just such a tremendous achievement. And I know we've got a lot of proud family members here, but the Toronto District School Board is also extraordinarily proud of your achievement, which I know has been a tremendous amount of work. But you guys are also not just hard workers at school. You're involved in your communities. You give back. Extraordinary, well-rounded in so many different ways, and the TDSB is so proud of you. And we want to present to you 2 certificates, one for each of you. And I will just make sure that we've got them right, that I'm giving the right one to everybody. So Charlie Lee, this is for you, and Harry Pillai. We'll get you guys to open these. But this is just a small token of our appreciation of what is truly such an extraordinary accomplishment. We have 250,000 roughly students at the TDSB. Sherry, what's our number of grade 12?
Almost 20,000.
Almost 20,000 students, and out of those, these are our 2 top scholars, 100% average. It's amazing, and what can I say? You guys have tremendous careers ahead of you. I know you're going to contribute in amazing ways, and I'm going to pass it over to Sherry because I know she has more to add. But Sherry is our manager of media at the TDSB, and I know you're going to say a few words as well. But I just want to extend congratulations on behalf of the Board of Trustees. I know your teachers and your principals and all of the Toronto District School Board, as well as your family, are so proud of what you've achieved. And we can't wait to see what you do in the world. I know it's going to be great things. And this is the start of many media engagements, I'm sure, for you too. Anyways, here's Sherry.
Thank you, Rachel. We're just going to have a chat. Why don't we have a seat? I'm just in the middle. Okay. So welcome everyone. You all know who I am. Sherry Schwartz-Malt, manager of media for the TDSB. But this is so not about me. This is so about 2 incredible students. And we're going to start by talking to Charlie. They were on TV this morning. I don't know if you saw them. I hear they were great. Charlie, you've just finished grade 12, 100%. When you look back at all your achievements, what do you think? Like, what comes to mind about how you did, what it was like?
I'm definitely happy. I didn't think this would be the outcome going into it, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think the biggest challenge I can remember was probably just working on English entirely. That's definitely not my favorite subject, but I'm glad that my teacher was able to do his best to make it engaging, even if I didn't really like the content.
So you went to Sir Wilfrid Laurier, is that correct? And you talked a little bit about teachers. Tell me about the importance of teachers in your life and how it contributed to your success. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you take that, we're going to switch mics, please. Thank you.
I'm definitely grateful to all my teachers because I feel like, yeah, without them, obviously I wouldn't be here. They were all really effective in terms of getting us to learn all their lessons, understand their lessons. I think a lot of them, they were able to leverage their past experience as examiners to tell us what are some common pitfalls, and that really helped to perform better on tests. So definitely grateful for that.
Tell me about your, sorry.
No, just use the one, please.
More red.
Can you just use the green mic, please?
Tell me about the future. tell me about what you're thinking. I think you're going to Waterloo, is that right?
I don't have anything too solid, too set in stone right now. It's more just general things like getting used to the new environment and the new people. I'm hoping that, even if there will be a lot of work, I'm hoping that I'll have enough free time to be able to get myself ready for my first co-op term. I think that'll be my biggest goal, is to land a solid job and to hopefully start out a neat career for myself.
What will you be studying?
I'll be studying computer science at the University of Waterloo.
And tell me about the importance of, it wasn't just about academics. Tell me about the community at Laurier. Tell me about your extracurriculars. That's it.
Yeah, I was into playing sports. Outside of school, I like playing basketball with friends. I was on the school team for volleyball and swimming and ultimate frisbee. And I think it was definitely a neat escape from the academic side of school. It helped me kind of to de-stress and to get back into studying with a more fresh mindset. So definitely helped out a lot.
And I understand that one of your goals this summer is to become a chef, a cook. You're learning how to cook because you're headed to university and you don't know how to cook. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, I don't think I wouldn't call myself a chef, but I'm hoping just to learn enough to be able to, sustain myself, make some simple meals like fried rice, stuff like that. Because right now, I think my top dish is probably making cereal. So.
Are you gonna miss your high school experience?
Yeah, definitely. I met a lot of cool friends here. I think I had pretty good relationships with all my teachers as well. So yeah, definitely grateful for really just all the experiences that I've had over these 4 years, but mainly these last 2 because of the pandemic.
You know what, I also know how important it is to have supportive parents and supportive families. Tell me about your family.
Yeah, well, my parents, they were really helpful in that they never put a lot of pressure on me. So I never felt throughout the school year, I was never overstressed. I was never crazy about chasing the marks. I was just happy with whatever I got because my parents, they never made me worry that I was letting them down. It was more just me trying to do the best that I can.
I know how important your school is to you. I think, didn't you want to show us a t-shirt or something?
Oh yeah.
Here. There's the Blue Jays, and then there's Laurier. And what is that? The Laurier Blue Devils. They're sports teams,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. Well,
Amazing.
That's the mascot. Yeah.
Fantastic. My last question to you, this is really important. We are almost at the beginning of school again. Got all these kids in grade 8 who are going to high school. So from someone who obviously was a real achiever, it sounds like beyond marks, you just loved being in school and you loved everything about school. Talk to the grade 8s out there, give them some tips to be successful in high school.
Yeah, well, I said this a bunch of times, but I would just say to relax, because I feel in grade 9, grade 10, even grade 11, take that as a time to see what works best for you. Develop your own study habits, and don't be afraid to try new things, because even if you don't get good marks then, it really doesn't matter. Hopefully you go into grade 12 with some kind of a strategy, and then things will fly from there.
Amazing. Everybody, Charlie. And now we're going to turn our attention, last but definitely not least, this is Harry Pillai. Did I say that right? And Harry also is our TDSB scholar this year with a grade 12, 100% average in grade 12 at the lovely, amazing school, Emory. Tell us a little bit about your experience at Emory.
I feel like a huge part of why I succeeded is because like the community at Emory is just like so amazing. I have to give a shout out to my principal and like Miss Palermo because honestly, I could really say it was just like a butterfly effect what kind of led me here because in grade 10, while we were going through the pandemic, I heard about the peer tutoring program. So I reached out to my teacher that ran the peer tutoring program, Dr. Labena, at our school, and it was through that program that I learned more about other programs and projects and got involved in many of them. So it was like a gateway to a lot of stuff. And it's just like, I've never really had a bad experience at Emory. And like the community, the teachers, the VPs, the principals are just very supportive. And whenever they encouraged me, it kind of motivated me to keep maintaining and doing better. So yeah.
And what were your challenges and obstacles throughout high school?
Like all teenagers, we suffer sometimes. It's hard to stay focused.